house next door to the house next door, and then his landlord's house next
life
door.
Life took over, Luke.
Would
you ever consider I'm not sponsored by this, but the $5.99 a month Now TV box, which basically gives you Sky and the box sets and everything?
Possibly, but I already have Netflix and Amazon and a big list, so...
Yeah.
Is it only $5.99 a month?
Yes.
Oh, that is interesting.
It is important to say that Custard TV is not sponsored by Now TV, but you can get it for $5.99 a month and watch all the Sky box sets.
These are ones where, and I'm aware perhaps maybe the quality of the show goes down afterwards. So Heroes Series 3 onwards, I don't think I'm going to keep that on here. But
take that off. Delete. We've got to do some Control-Alt-Delete on some of these. So delete Heroes.
Delete. How to Get Away with Murder Series 2, that's going to come off the list. Universal
really, you loved that, didn't you?
But I said it at the time. This was a show that only should have run for 1 or 2 series. It's a single plot line. And once that plot line finishes, and that's the problem with a show like this, where they base things on this, is that it's very hard to recreate.
And you mainly watched it as a guide to see how to get away with murder.
Yeah, and once you found out.
Yeah. Found out that they didn't really get away with murder.
Well, this is now a way in order to try and get rid of a few things on the hard drive. Then, so the second series of Murder that was on.
Watch it.
Okay, that's on the list. Okay,
even Luke watched an episode of that, didn't you?
I did.
I don't know why I didn't watch it, but I have.
I don't know why.
Follow the Money. This was a one.
No. Remove.
Don't follow the money.
I'm actually removing that from the hard drive.
Just watch some stills of that.
Of the lovely lady, of lovely Carol.
Lovely Claudia. Was it Claudia?
Lovely Claudia, yeah.
I have got on my hard drive, and don't make me say why, but I do.
Hello, ladies.
How many episodes of The Blacklist have I got on here? I have got The Blacklist, and I've got... Oh, don't tell me... No, 36 episodes of The Blacklist
come
on
on,
my hard
Gary.
drive.
No.
Averdale.
No wonder your foot's losing the will to live. Come on. Yeah.
Flasher.
No, it sounded like you said flasher, but you actually said slasher, didn't you? With an S.
I am going to persist with the second series.
I thought you did say flasher.
I am going to persist with the second series of Madam Secretary because I do like that, and I know it's
Madam Secretary.
Yeah, I know that just makes
Evening Prime Minister.
So you're saying that? Oh no, Second Chance. I'm going to stick with. Okay. Bitten. No, let's get rid of that. Come on, Gary. You said The Catch. There's no point because it's not got a second series.
It's not got a second series.
But I'd watch the Catch, the Channel 4.
I would watch the Channel 4 documentary about the fishing. That was incredible.
Were the last 3 episodes of One of Us any good?
I think you'd like one. Yeah, because Luke, you weren't convinced at all, were you?
Because we talked about that, didn't we? So
I was actually going to do that as how far did Gary get at some stage? Because I've still
got 4 episodes.
Because of the 3 of us, Gary, I think you were the one who was the most.
Oh yeah, but the problem was I went into hospital and it. So that
ruined everything.
And then
I've still got 4 episodes of Hunted left.
Yeah, that's easy, isn't it?
2 episodes of Him. Is that worth bothering?
No.
The Level?
No.
Gary.
I stayed with it, but I was... No,
much as I like... It's only going to help, because
you've got so much
clearing my heart.
What we're saying, we've got so much good stuff on this list.
Yeah, that's
you do not need...
Yeah, The Level.
Yeah.
I'll be able to give you an update on the percentage in a minute. It's going to look
don't
quite good.
Do it till we get to the end.
I know you're both going to tell me to get rid of Paranoid, aren't you?
Yes!
If you get rid of The Level, get rid of Paranoid. The Level was at least competent.
Okay, everything... Paranoid is gone. Humans, I will get to. Ordinary Lies.
No.
Did
you see the Kim Nixon episode?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, yeah, Kimberly Nixon. Yeah.
That's all you need to see.
Right, lovely.
I like how you're on Kim terms with her now.
Well, I've talked to her twice.
For some reason, I kept up with Crazy Head, but I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, we're getting low, aren't we now?
Okay, do you want to have a guess at the percentage now?
Well, where are we at to start?
We were
with?
77%, and we've just
34.
I'm going to go 48%.
You're right in between it. It's 41. You're both exactly the same amount.
Because
you're both 7 apart, so I can't give either of you the win.
Oh.
I'm going to do a Fast and Furious round in a second.
Go on.
Right. Designated Survivor I'd like to go back to. Continuum. It's a sci-fi one. Bates Motel.
You take that off the list because you said you watched the first series. You'd never watch it again.
Oh, that's true. No, first one. I don't think I watched.
Remove it.
The Returns. Now, I don't know which one this is, whether this is the French one or the English one. Or the American one, sorry.
If you do either, do the French.
The French.
It's so
Again,
much
Luke,
more...
one that I never finished, the second
I know,
series.
but that's you.
I have a feeling I have seen this. Anyway. Marco Polo.
No, no, we should do that differently.
Marco.
What's a Polo? No.
The hell is Happen Leonard? Even I don't know what that is.
That's the thing.
I would like to watch the full Series 2 onwards, because I did like Series 1.
Well,
I
sorry,
know
Gary, go back to that. What was it? How do you spell
Happen
that?
Leonard, it must be an Amazon one.
Like the words happen and then the word Leonard.
Oh, Hap, H-A-P, and Leonard.
Hap and Leonard, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in-
it's showing up on Google.
Oh, well, there
So
you
let's
are.
have,
It is a
let's
joke.
have a look.
What the
Although-
hell is it?
Although my Wi-Fi is being a bit slow now. Hap and Leonard stars James Purfoy, Michael Kenneth Williams, was that Omar from The Wire?
Omar.
Yeah.
And Christina Hendricks, starring a 6-hour adaptation of novels by Joe R. Lansdale. Down on his luck after losing his job, 60s activist / ex-con Hap Collins can't help but listen when his seductive former wife Trudy, for whom he still pines, resurfaces with promises of finding a sunken treasure in the deep south. Joining the adventure is Hap's unlikely buddy Leonard Pine, an openly gay black Vietnam war vet with a bad temper and little use for Trudy's feminine wiles.
People at work today, when I popped in, said The Man in the High Castle I should watch.
Well, yeah, I know. I've heard of it. I've heard people like it. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Oaks, that's coming off. That's
Luke, can you just confirm that Gary should get rid of the fool?
Yes.
I've done it. I've done
Okay.
it.
Well done,
Hand
Gary.
of God, that's the one with the guy.
You're going to lose an awful lot of
Perlman.
weight today. All this stress is going to come
Get rid of
off you
Perlman. Perlman doesn't need to be on there.
Defiance is sci-fi, so it reserves a look. I'm going to keep The Following because again, I did go to the.
What are you going to keep?
today.
Sorry,
The following
The
what?
Following.
the following.
The following what?
Oh,
He's
Classic
all
comedy.
there it is.
Classic comedy.
Ray Donovan.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Ray.
Yeah,
I've
I've
heard
good
good
about
things.
that.
Yeah,
Tom-
these-
Yeah,
Sometimes
keep Ray.
coming
Keep
off
Ray.
this.
Keep him
Keep
on.
Ray.
Now,
Bless him.
Hostages, and again, I'm not sure, is that the... Hostage is the American one,
if
isn't
it's
it?
the foreign one, you have to watch
Did you
it.
not finish the foreign one? I thought
I
we all
think I
finished that.
did. Matt, can you look up Valemont?
Was that about a school? I've got a feeling that was about a school.
Yeah.
A young woman investigates the mysterious death of her brother at an elite university. Stars Eric Balfour, who was in Sweet Under and 24, and then loads of people. Nikki Blonsky was in it, who was in
What
Hairspray.
year is it from?
2009.
Oh,
Okay,
Gary.
Here's what all you need to know about Valmont. First episode date, September 29th, 2009. Final episode date, November the 13th, 2009.
I'm keeping Crossing Lines because I like serial killer stuff, so I'm keeping that. Perception, no, that's coming off. That's with the bloke out of Will and Grace.
Yeah.
I'm keeping Canterbury's Law because of the fact that it's the woman out of The Good Wife.
Yes, Juliana Margulies.
Have either of you ever seen Blue Bloods?
No, it never appealed. Just Tom
too
Selleck.
many mustaches.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
I'll get
Movember
rid of Under the Dome. I gave that a try, and I'll get rid of
you
Revolution. Either of you been into Rescue Me?
Yes.
I've heard good
Yeah.
things about that.
Yeah,
Matt
I
likes
watched
it.
that.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 seasons. That again was when it was on Sky. I believe it used to be on after Dream Team of the Sunday night.
Oh,
Yes.
God. We're doing retro scheduling here, folks.
Vikings, again, another one that I hear very good things about, and I have watched.
Oh,
half
my
of it.
friend my friend is a massive Game of Thrones fan. Wasn't big.
Well,
into
no,
Vikings.
the Vikings is completely different to Game of Thrones. I'll admit that. Black Sails is another one. I'm going to get rid of The Last Ship. Now, some of these are new ones. Startup.
We're on our third one here. Startup TV show is a gritty drama. Follows an unlikely tech entrepreneurs behind a brilliant idea and a powerful FBI agent played by Martin Freeman, who can make or break
Oh,
those he comes into
no.
contact
Yeah, I have heard
with. It's
of
on
it.
the Crackle network.
Yeah, and it's on Amazon. Yeah, I've not heard
Yeah.
good things about this. No.
Okay, well, I'll give the first episode a go at some point, and then the
Who
same
else
for
is it?
Goliath. Could you look up Brain Dead, one word?
That is the Good Wife creators' show about aliens.
That's
started?
what. Yeah, again, I think I got a recommendation to watch that.
Is that started now? Has it?
That has started and
It's
finished in
started
the
and
US.
finished.
It's
in
either
the
on
US.
Amazon or Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
Did it
It's
just
on
get
Amazon.
cancelled or?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
exist. No, it's not a thing now.
Hell on Wheels is going to say, "Oh, Sons of Anarchy." I've never finished.
Was Hell on Wheels the train thing?
Yeah, but it gets.
You're
better,
keeping
apparently.
going with that because I never
Yeah.
really got into that.
The Path. These are new ones.
No, I wouldn't recommend that. That's like a drama about a cult that's really slow,
Oh.
apparently.
Are these all new ones now?
These are all
Yeah.
new ones. Yeah,
American?
the Expanse.
I think we should at least get one of these reviewed for Gary Goes West.
Well, okay, let's put The Path back on, but I'll move it to a Gary Goes West.
That's
Well,
Aaron Paul, Hugh Dancy, Michelle Monaghan.
That's
Yeah.
it. The Path, The Expanse, and Shooter. I'll move to Gary's and Startup and Goliath. I'll move to Gary's Goes West.
Yeah, because we could at least have
'Cause we
one.
haven't talked about it.
Yeah,
I'd like
one
to
review.
finish. I'd like to finish Bloodline because we have talked about it, and I haven't watched all of it.
Okay.
Black Mirror Series 3. I watched another one of that today. I watched the second one. Wasn't as good as the first one.
Which one
the
was
second
that?
one was with, the second one is the guy about the guy that gets plugged into the game.
Well, I don't think I've seen that.
Real life game, and I didn't think that much of it.
No, I was gonna say
but-
Palo Alto.
Yeah, that's the next one. I
Best
think.
one.
Frequency is one I'm still watching. Do I ever bother going back? And I've never seen them. Star
No.
Trek Enterprise or Star Trek Voyager.
Wrong
Is there
crowd
just-
here.
is there-
Wrong
is
crowd.
there-
Wrong crowd. Wrong audience.
Yeah, I'll leave them on the list.
I'll ask my brother about that, shall I?
Yeah.
Because he.
And that therefore is the list. And I've added Undeclared, Gilmore Girls, The Leftovers Series 2, and Justified since we've been talking. So
And there was one thing that you never finished that I know you were enjoying at the time, which didn't make the list unless you skipped over it. Trapped is very good. I know you didn't get to
well,
the
I
end
finished
of
it.
that.
Yeah, I finished Trapped.
Oh, you did get to the end.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
my
did
apologies.
finish Trapped. Yeah, I suppose what I would say now is there anything that you think isn't on the list that you think should be Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace?
Well,
You two, obviously,
you
we'll
know,
open it up.
Matt
to-
and I both like Life on Mars. You said you weren't a keen
No,
fan of
not-
the
not- I've-
70s.
I've
you
tried
weren't
that,
going,
no.
and you weren't going to try Happy Valley at all. So
No, I've
No.
tried Happy Valley twice, so...
And Nurse Jackie, you didn't. You watched the first series. You
No, I
weren't
watched the
keen
first
on.
series, didn't really get on with it.
I'm surprised at Hannibal. Did you ever have a?
Yeah,
thought?
that's a good point. Hannibal.
See, we're just adding to the list
Yeah.
now. Did you ever see In Treatment? I quite like that.
Yes, I've watched a lot of In Treatment with Gabriel Byrne.
Flight of the Conchords.
Oh,
I kind of watched more clips of that than anything, and I think that's
Okay.
probably where I'll leave it.
I
Summer
love
Heights High.
No, it doesn't
Oh.
appeal to me. Tried that kind of humour, just doesn't appeal to me.
that. Did you ever see Rev?
No, again, doesn't appeal to me.
British comedy and Gary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd like Utopia, although I know you said.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
tried that.
Oh, you
Didn't
should
like it.
you should go back to Utopia, Gary, because it's amazing.
I'll put it on the list.
Put it on there.
I think it's on all four, isn't it? I think you can get it on all four, can't you?
Yeah, you can get on all fours and watch Utopia.
And I always talk about it. Bodies, which is Jed Mercurio's.
Oh
thing.
yeah, I must admit that does fit in.
Especially as you loved Critical.
Did
I've
you
not
ever
watched
see-
this.
Did you ever see the Nick, Gary?
Is that the one with the British guy that they've already
Clive
thought?
Owen.
Yeah, we're going to put James Bond at one point.
Clive Owen in a hospital in the 1920s. Very, very good.
All right, I'll add that to the list and disappoint you by not watching it.
You've got tons. You've got tons of stuff.
I was
If
going to
you-
say there's nothing really that that we've been
I
through
have
so
to
many. And,
confess, I kind of have forgotten we're doing a podcast. So if you,
Oh,
would
right.
like to, if you would like
they're
to
still
suggest,
recording this though, yeah.
if you would like to suggest anything for Gary, get in touch with him on Twitter at the Gary Show and just throw your 2 pence in as well.
Yeah.
Now, out of all of these, which one do you think you'll start with? Are you gonna confine? Because you may as well use these 5 weeks to the best of. I mean, obviously you're not going to be stuck in front of the telly the whole time.
No,
I wouldn't recommend
but
that.
as I say, I've written a list of things that I want to do around the house, and I've also connected with a few old friends and agreed to meet them for
Exactly.
dinner or coffee. So I'm
We
not
are
going to
not
waste
saying
the time.
we're going to be shut in watching the telly
But
for 5 weeks.
Equally, it is November.
It's a good opportunity to do it.
Exactly. After about 5 o'clock in the evening, it's dark and cold outside. So,
Yeah.
it is perfect television watching time.
If you've seen The Sopranos and you are aghast at the idea that we've never seen it between...
Aghast.
Yeah, I've made up a new word for this occasion.
It's not
That's
a
how
new
I-
word.
It sounds like it. It didn't sound
But it
right. Is it
isn't.
rolled? It didn't. What is the correct term?
Aghast.
It
What
just
is the word?
It sounded wrong when I said it.
It's AGA. H-A-S-T.
I saw it in my mind before I said
Sorry,
it. It just
sorry.
went out-
Is that the bloke that can't say